families, this was what Christmas morning looked like. Take a look at this. Oh. That reaction, though, was so good. It was priceless. If you got a new pet, or look at that little fluff ball, or thinking of getting one soon, there are lots, and there's lots you can do to set up your new furry friend for success. Hannah Satropra of the Toronto Humane Society is with us with her tips. First of all, I haven't seen you in so long. Happy New Year. It's great to see you.
Good to see you as well, and so happy to be on.
Okay, so let's start with understanding bathroom rules. What are the do's and don'ts of house training a puppy, for example?
So there's lots of do's and don'ts to puppy training, but it is not as big of a mission as a lot of people think it is, so long that you're taking a considerate approach. The biggest thing to remember with house training is that your animal is not going to the bathroom out of malice. They're doing it because they don't understand yet where the appropriate place to go is, or they need to be let out more frequently. So a great rule of thumb for new pet owners is that if you do have an animal who is, let's say, 4 months in age, add 1, and that's typically the number of hours that they can hold their bladder for. So around 5 hours if you have a 4-month-old dog. Ensure that you're not talking too much. If you're repeating go pee or go poo frequently, they're not having the silence that they need to really focus and properly eliminate. And don't forget to supervise, as well as not offering too much free space at the start. When you start the animal's world small, you have a higher chance of catching those signaling signs, those warning signs that they're ready to go before they make an accident in the house, and you can scoop them and then poop them outside. When they do go, you want to make sure that you really encourage. So you're really treating, rewarding, and being extra consistent with your praise.
A number of times I was like, go pee, go pee, go pee, like in that voice. Okay, so what should owners do when their new dog is, let's say, jumping and barking too much?
So jumping and barking, a very cute behavior when they're little, small puppies, especially when you have the ultimate greeting party for the first time ever. When you have a new dog, you want to be excited with them. But it's not as cute when they are older. So the biggest thing that you can do with a puppy who is jumping is to turn your back. So you want to ignore, ignore, ignore. The same goes for barking. If they are barking at you, avoid giving eye contact, both by turning your back and avoiding eye contact. You're removing their incentive, which is to get your attention. Oftentimes, jumping or barking can be an attention-seeking behavior. The moment that they have all 4 on the floor, so all 4 paws are touching the ground in a sit or a stand, reward with calm praise, attention, and treats. And then eventually they'll start to understand that jumping or barking does not solicit the response they're after, but when they are polite, that they do get the attention that they're looking for.
A lot of people worried about separation anxiety for dogs, or if you've got a new cat in the house too. What can you do to help alleviate that?
So separation anxiety is very common, as we know. We want to spend every waking moment with our new forever friend. It's very natural, but fight that urge as best that you can. Now, in these next coming months and years, is the prime developmental time. Your animal really needs to learn independent skills. And so now is the time to nurture independent and confident dogs. So doing so means practicing, starting now, getting proactive instead of reactive, practicing alone time away from your pet. Crate training is a great way to do so, where they have a safe space they can seek comfort in, and they're more likely to resort to a healthy coping mechanism in their crate than they are if they don't have that safe space. And then practicing your departures. So we all have departure cues, whether it's grabbing a toothbrush, our jacket, our keys, our wallet, that indicate it's time for us to go. And so making those possible triggers where the anxiety might already be building early onset, as desensitized as possible, will set you up for success when the time does come that you actually do have to leave.
Great tips, Hannah. Great to see you as well. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Lindsey. We'll see you soon.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.